Gazzini here with a special report from Nate Garibaldi. Nate, I understand there's some strange things happening in Cornelius these days.
That's absolutely right, Dick. We're one eye patch heavier in the great city of Cornelius. There's a fiend on the loose, and we're going to get to the bottom of it.
I, Nathan Garibaldi, am here to report on the small town of Cornelius, where local residents are being tormented by a resident throwing objects from his moving vehicle. He is not throwing just any objects. He's throwing tater tots, and it has become colloquially known as the tater baiter. We managed to catch the potato perpetrator in the act. Tell us more about what's been happening in Cornelius.
These kids these days, they're starting out with tater tots. But, what's next? I mean, could be walking down the street and they get hit in the face with a sex toy.
So I was just walking my dog, and we were coming down the street here, and I was like, I heard a honk, and I'm like, oh man, I'm over like as far as I can go. But then, no, it was like before you knew it, was just like, bah! I'm like, oh shit, something just hit me in the face.
Tell me more about the tater baiter. Have you had any issues with him recently?
Define issues.
Well, I mean, I think it means a lot when he comes into your garden and throws taters.
I haven't had many problems. I've just kept to myself. I keep watering my plant.
Whoa! Oh!
Tater tots, like, what? Tater tots? Who throws a tater tot? Like, who throws that? I mean, that's like the weirdest thing ever. Like, you've got something against like potatoes?
Are you sure you can protect yourself from this menace on the loose?
Oh, sure. If he comes back again, I'll spray him with my garden hose.
Are you sure you can handle that kind of weapon?
Well, sure. Watch this. Woo! Oh, got myself all wet.
Welcome to the club.
I feel like the hash browns should have been cooked or something. It would have been awesome, but they're raw and it's gross. I tried one. It was frozen. I don't like it.
I understand that you've been impacted by the local tater baiter. Maybe you could tell us more about your experience.
Yeah. Look at my eye. Are you kidding me?
I see
it's
your
obvious.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mean to diminish it. I only mean to tell your story.
Well, somebody should hear my story.
Absolutely.
I was just walking to the bar with my friend Denise on a Wednesday because that's when the deals are. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we are barraged with tater tots.
Catch tater tot in the eye. It's the local story of the day.
Yeah.
Tell us more about your experience.
It was like freaking Nam out there. Tater tots flying everywhere. Denise ducked and covered, but I'm too slow.
No one has enough time for the tater baiter.
Somebody better do something about this. I don't see the police out there looking for these fuckers.
Let me tell you, that's exactly why I'm out here. To stop this tater baiter and understand his ploy.
We finally managed to track down the perpetrator of these Spudley assaults. He agreed to sit down and have a conversation with us. Mr. Tater Baiter, or Jerry Starlight, as you prefer, local residents are concerned. Why are you throwing tater tots at people?
Hang on a second, buddy. Before we get too carried away, why don't I give you a delicious offering of my tater tots?
I
there?
appreciate that. Ooh.
Only the finest.
Tikka masala.
That's not tikka masala. That's just a plain tater tot.
Well,
You liberal media types like to twist it around, but I'm here to set the record straight.
what are your intentions? People are scared.
Well, they should be scared. World's a scary place.
Local residents are concerned. Why are you throwing tater tots?
Listen here, buddy. The tater tot is one of the world's finest, unmolested, processed, starched, tasty treat food creations known to man. And you all should be so lucky to get my tots flung out the window.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, that last one I tasted was a pleasant surprise. Many people have speculated, are you throwing tater tots because you have some sort of agenda?
Listen here, I'm just a small businessman trying to make a living for my kids and my wife. Truth be told, I'm just trying to create a product, and I'm competing against Monsanto and Big Potato, and You know, I'm just looking for a break.
So you don't like baked potato?
No, I like baked potatoes.
Well, Nate, I guess you could call that a well-hashed story.
I don't know, Dick. I'd have to say it was starchy at best.
That Starling fellow sure was twice baked.
You can say that again.
But you know, I'm just not feeling it. I think that's another one of your stories for the Cipro file.
Jesus.
Come on, you drunk bastard. It was just a joke.